Hey friends, welcome to the Stationery Cafe Happy Hour. This is April from Penguins Creative, and we have Kelly from Kelly Love Letters here with me today, and we're going to talk about all things stationery and fun things in the community. You can support us by listening to this podcast, follow our Instagram, The Stationery Cafe, or become a patron of our Stationery Cafe Patreon. So join us with a drink. Let's start with something new, something old, and something in our shopping cart. Hey Kelly, how's it going?
Hey, it's good. I have my black tea with milk in this really cute owl mug
Nice.
that my mom likes.
Wow, those owls look a little intense. Like it's like the
they're
realistic drawings of
they're judging
owls.
you for sure.
That's funny. Um, I am having just water. I was rushing
Nice.
and I didn't get to.
Yeah.
I was having a fun drink for lunch though. It was one of the Fantas, like the Japanese special flavor Fantas,
Mm.
because I was sub now to this like subscription box. I'm not gonna name it because we're not sponsored, but they
Mm.
they sent you like monthly snacks and food and drinks from Japan, like those limited edition ones.
Mm.
And so
That
this
sounds
one,
good.
yeah, this one was an interesting like mikan, like a very good like tangerine flavor. It's not like the orange Fanta you would like
Right,
had
right.
at all. It was really
You
really
got that
nice.
subtle Japanese
Yeah, it
sweetness. Yeah, I
tastes
like
like a
that.
real orange, which is incredible.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
Nice.
I unfortunately well mom and I we went to the Portland waterfront today because we were hoping to see the cherry blossoms, but they're basically kind of on their way out
Oh
already. They're not It
no.
wasn't like the peak time to go probably was like a few days ago and we just barely missed it, but
Oh
I
no.
we had a nice little trip out. We had a girls' day out. We went to Collage. I got some things and mom got some washi tape, so
Nice.
it ended up being a fun trip.
Yeah, I had my fix of cherry blossoms this past weekend,
Yeah, you did.
and I have a few more places to check out because they're usually a little later. But it's actually about to like rain heavily outside right now, so I'm just kind
Yeah.
of sad. Like I'm gonna go scope it out tomorrow to see if they're still alive. Um,
Yeah. And
uh,
maybe that's why, because it's been raining a little bit the past couple of days,
they're
so
just
maybe
getting a beating,
I
seriously,
think
by
they
all the
did.
rain and the wind.
Yeah. Which I'm
So
not mad about because I love rain.
I'm mad. Just kidding.
It's
Um,
fine.
but yeah, tomorrow I'm bringing all the tools, like all the Traverse notebook, all my plotters, the
Yes. Yeah, I was hoping to
Hobonichi.
take a cute pic.
Everything is gonna be posing with the cherry blossoms. I sent this photo to our friend Job, of this Japanese user who like puts her plotter narrow. It's a Pueblo brown, and she
Mhm.
like sets it high up in the branches of a cherry blossom, so it looks like a
Ooh,
bird perching on the branch
cute.
with the cherry blossoms. And I'm like, I am so going to recreate that with my plotter.
I love that.
Tree climbing stationery, essentially.
Yeah. Do it for the gram.
Do it for the gram. So yeah.
Yes.
Before we start, you had something to share.
More like a confession to make. Just so actually it was kind of cute. I just so happened to meet both Lexi and Andy, my two of my coworkers in the parking lot after work last night, and uh, I, there was a situation where we were just all at the same place at the same time. We're like, hey, let's go like get food together. So we got pizza. It was really fun, and
Nice.
during we kind of stayed and hung out and were talking, and I was checking Instagram and stuff, and I was like, the Mildliners dropped on
Yes,
Tokyo Pen Shop.
they did.
So so right there, I'm like, hold on, guys, I'm getting them. Let's do this. And like by the time I saw it, the sets were all sold out. So I just ordered them all individually, and then I
Added
didn't
to
realize.
cart.
Yeah, I didn't realize until after I placed my order that you can literally click like buy all 10 singles at the bottom, but I just added them individually because I was like, they're gonna sell out. I don't think they did sell out yet, but I'm glad I did it. I don't know. I don't regret doing that.
These are the 10 new colors of the zebra mile liner. So I don't think they're gonna sell out like forever. It's not like
I
it's
know,
like a
but
limited
it's the
edition thing.
hype, man. And I also, didn't we just talk about those last time? Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
So
but for
I'm
those who didn't listen to it, they might not know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well,
So.
I'm just impressed, frankly, that Kimberly at Tokyo Pen Shop got them so quickly. So good on
Mm.
you, girl.
I plan to get them when I'm in Taiwan.
Oh, that makes a lot of
A lot of
sense.
users have already showed the swatches and like have got their hands on them, and I'm just gonna try it out and buy the sets in Taiwan.
And they'll be like half the price in Taiwan, so I'm
And remember,
assuming.
and by the way, remember how we were like saying like, oh, it's probably not going to be in the U.S. market yet. But turns out I saw somewhere, someone comments that they actually showed some of the colors from Zebra
Yes.
USA at like Go Wild, which is like that American
Yeah.
Planner convention. So it might be
So
here sooner rather than later.
I watched Kimberly released a video, Tokyo Pen Shop on YouTube. She was discussing, and I'm sitting here listening to this being like, man, the fact that I am so into this makes me a gigantic nerd. But she's like, it's interesting because the US market is only releasing 5 new colors, and 4 of them are from the second set, the more aesthetic
Oh,
one. And then the 5th color is a color that's not in the Japanese sets that's
there's a
called copper.
the copper color. That's what I
Yeah.
saw, which is so cool. So you might have
Yeah.
to get
So
the
I'm like, well,
copper
I need
too.
that one. And
No
then I'm
wonder
set.
I was like comparing the sets from
Yeah.
the releases at the conference thing versus the ones from Japan. I was like, there's the one color that's doesn't quite match. So there you go,
Yeah.
mystery solved.
So
Thanks,
the
Kim.
more we know, yeah, I just love learning about this random crap. I know
We're
everybody listening to this is like, yeah, we know. That's why we're here.
If you're a pen nerd, does that make us perds?
Ah!
No, that sounds weird. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Moving on. Moving on.
You made
New
me snort.
new item. So let me
Yeah.
start first. I saw this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's so pretty. So
Yeah, what even
MD,
is this?
it's under Midori, but it's like its own unique kind of lineup. Like not the cutesy
Yes.
stationery, but like the paper product, the more simple, uh, simple aesthetic, if you will.
Like the
Like
notebooks that we all know and love.
the fountain pen with like the white barrel, like the cream
Hmm.
barrel, sorry. So
Hmm.
just like the very clean and minimalistic, dare we say it, Muji like kind of aesthetics.
It
But
is similar.
mm, so they came out with these canvas pen cases, and I just thought it looks so clean and so simple that if you're going for that minimalistic aesthetic, this is the perfect case for you. So in this like cream canvas called Kurashiki canvas, which is typically used for like sailboat sails and like truck covers, that kind of like strong and durable
Hmm.
fabric canvas.
Sailcloth.
hmm
Interesting.
And so they are using it to make these like kind of rectangular pen cases that is kind of probably what we call it, the size is like kind of normal to typical pen cases, but it's just like so clean. It's like no branding, no nothing, and you can get it in the flat pen case versions, or you can have one like with the boat where it's like kind of triangular with like the bottom, so there's like a
Hmm.
little bit more capacity. I just think with a gusset, that's what they call it. Like a gusset is where
Mm-hmm.
you can like expand at the bottom. I just think it looks so cool. It like reminds me of there are some other brands that make pen cases like this, which actually I'm going to talk about later with their new product that kind of has this like simple look. And
Hmm.
in the one with the gusset, if you open the zipper, there's actually another tiny pouch inside, like a tiny little
Yes.
inside pocket where you can put things that you could like easily lose, like little ink cartridges,
It's
little
very cute.
erasers. I
Yeah.
just think it looks really nice. Like it's just kind of that clean look. And I feel like if you want like a simple pen case you want to take out, like I kind of want one, the flat one, to just
Hmm.
carry like 4 to 5 pens when I'm out and about. Like our pen cases typically is like a competition to hold as much as it can, right? Like so,
Yes.
so this one's sort of like the minimalistic version of it, and I kind of like that too.
You
Yeah.
know, I love how simple it is, but for me and people like me, it's too boring. But I know that's literally the point. Like,
But it will look nice next to all your other like,
yes.
colored items. That's the thing. Like when you already have like a very bright Hobonichi cover,
Yeah,
for
that's
that
true.
flat lay, you just kind of want like a
But
plain
I
like
I
Kurashiki.
can't be that person. But I'm happy for people that can be that person because it's pretty and functional.
Yeah, I can already see this like fitting into so many of the Instagrammers that
Mhm.
I follow, that clean wooden table aesthetics, just
For sure.
two or three fountain pens, the extra ones spilling out of it, so
Like, where's the
um
unicorn barf?
I really like this, and I can't wait to actually get one. If they have it available in Taiwan, I might actually pick one up if I
What do
see
you
them
mean
at the.
if, April? You know they will.
I mean, they're releasing mid-March, well, actually last week-ish, earlier this
Yeah,
week.
you're good.
But who knows how fast they reach retailers in Asia, though. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what about you?
Oh, so okay. This was something that greatly excited me and most of my coworkers as well. Who shared it with me? Oh, I think it was Lexi. She was like, we have this little work group chat, and she's like, okay, yay or nay, you guys. And we're like, yay. All of us, we love it. Um, the Blackwing volumes, they came out with a new volume. It's called 200. Um,
Yeah.
and it is all copper slash rose gold, in my opinion. But
You want to call it rose
I,
gold
I do.
instead of cover.
Like the whole pencil is rose gold, and then wait, it's not called a gusset. What
The
is that thing called?
ferrule. The
The
ferrule.
ferrule. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
ferrule.
Ferrule. Yeah.
The part that holds the eraser is also a metal copper color,
Rose gold.
yeah, and then it's got a black eraser.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so of course we're all super basic, and we love that, and it is referencing the Beat generation of post-war
Mm.
America in 1948. Literary
Mm.
movement rooted in anti-materialism, blah blah blah. Reciting basically like reciting poetry in coffee houses
Ah, I see, I
in that
see.
like during the 50s and 60s coffee houses became synonymous with creativity and intellectualism. So yeah, tribute to coffee houses and the creative culture they help cultivate. Kind of like an eventual stationery cafe that we hope to make someday. But anyway, um,
Yeah.
you know, that doesn't have a date plan, by the way. But
No,
there's like
no,
photos.
no foreseeable date in the
Yeah, no
future.
foreseeable date at all.
Um,
But just the photos have like the pencils on top of these coffee beans that look luscious, and it's just I am all about it.
you're gonna get the whole thing, right?
Oh
The whole
yeah,
box. Um,
but I'm trying
mhm.
to figure out. Oh, firm. I like the firm. So there's like with Blackwing pencils, you can get soft, balanced, firm, and extra firm. I'm kind of an
Mm-hmm.
extra firm girl myself, but
So
the firm is good too.
it's good enough.
Yeah.
I like that the volume name 200 is based off that whole thing where, the roasting begins when the seeds reach 200 degrees Celsius,
Oh, that's so
which is
cool.
intensely hot. 200
Oh.
degrees Celsius is like how much? Like 400 something
Oh,
Fahrenheit.
oh,
Oh,
is it? Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
bad at Celsius. That's
So
really cool.
it's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know if I would get the whole thing. Like,
Yeah, maybe I
rose
just need one.
rose gold love aside, like the whole pen is like one single, I would like even call it like a nude color, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, I
It's kind of
mean,
like a nude pen with like a glossy metallic exterior. So I might just
yeah,
buy one for the collection and leave it at
totally.
that.
And
Yeah.
apparently on Blackwing's website you can already add to cart, which is pretty cool.
Oh,
And we'll
nice.
definitely get them at Oblation and, other all our other super awesome retailers that if you want to support someone that's not, I mean, you'll support Blackwing if you buy them either way from a retailer, but then you'll support a retailer too if you buy it from them.
Exactly. Um, they look like they could belong in the Starbucks Reserve. Like,
Yes, they do.
I
Oh,
I
I bet
think
they're gonna carry them.
I think it's because the rose gold kind of look. Maybe
Yes.
that isn't that kind of like the Starbucks Reserve
Yes.
aesthetics.
Most
But
definitely.
but the thing is, Starbucks Reserve only carry things where they call like exclusive, so it still has to be a little bit different. Like you can't sell it
Yeah.
anywhere else. So probably
Lame.
it's probably not gonna be there. They are
Um,
lame.
Also related, and I think released alongside this is Blackwing coffee mug,
Oh,
$20.
I saw that. I felt like it was a very normal mug. Like it was okay.
But it's cute. It's got a pencil.
Mm, it's okay.
April's not impressed.
I'm like mediocrely impressed.
All right. Well,
I mean, it's
dang.
just a pencil wrapped around it.
That's Blackwing's whole thing.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, it's ceramic. Nice. Um, cool. Okay, well,
Ooh,
moving
yeah, show
on
me.
to something new. So I
Ooh, show me your
I was so
moves.
good with my no buy. Like the closer I got to the end of March, the more I was like in buy mode because literally the first week I bought stuff and then after that I actually hadn't been buying shopping on stationery stores at all. But then like cute things from Japan like did like a update. Remember last time we talked about the stamps? I didn't get
Yes.
anything. And then, like, they did a second update, like, later
Yep.
this March, which is, like, last Thursday or something.
They were like, psych, you thought that was all?
I know!
Surprise.
And I, like, just broke, I was just like, I'm getting it. Because they were, like, saving the dessert collection, the ones with the strawberries and all that, which
Yes.
was actually released, like, earlier in the year in Japan. And then like we all thought two things. Well, I thought Ayako like skipped that edition because she immediately
Mm,
came out with the tea time one, but she had been saving them the berry
mm-hmm.
series, and I got these little cute memo sets that
Mm.
of course I placed an order. I reserved some restraint and group order with a friend, so I don't.
That one in
I'm
the middle is my favorite. That's so
These
cute.
are super cute sets that I actually already ordered one earlier this year from Paper Treats because I really wanted it. It's like a strawberry sandwich kind of die cut memo
Mm-hmm.
sheet. There's actually very little of these. There's like only 3 or 4.
And with a
Oh,
little
sorry,
doily.
6 die cut pieces, and then like the little envelopes and the little background memo sheet, so you kind of
Mm-hmm.
compare it. So the new ones has like the strawberry parfait, this is like a strawberry cheese tart cheesecake
Mm.
thingy, and then a strawberry shortcake. And
Love it.
yeah, I think like I was using them just as giant stickers by like gluing them down because they're so pretty.
Yeah.
And I love how the memo sheet really goes well together with the die cut to create kind of like a
Yes.
nice immediate collage imagery.
Yes.
So I couldn't help myself. I got all 3 remaining sets that I missed out on after buying the first one from Paper
Yes.
Treats.
So cute.
um, I almost was gonna hoard and like buy a second one, but I was like, no, April, you know exactly what you do, so don't do it.
Yes.
So I held back. But damn it, for Kawashiko, they always keep doing this to me.
Yeah. It's bad. Bad
I
news.
I'm still surprised they haven't done anything like 3-color dango
Oh,
or like Japanese dessert type thing. Oh, they
yeah.
kind of did one, which is like the retro. What do you call it? The retro amaimono, like the place where they sell Japanese sweets. What is
Mm-hmm.
that kind of store called? I
The
forgot. Yeah, the
wagashi.
wagashi, kind of like, usually they sell traditional ones with like the ice and like the
Yeah.
red bean thing. So they did one that had that theme, but like not full on
Right.
pink sakura mochi, like like kind of celebration. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting on that. They could do so much with the dongles. Imagine them
Oh yeah.
coming out with like the different variety of flavors of dongles.
Yeah, so
I would just
cute.
die if they come out with those. That one I will hoard.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. So what are you talking about? Oh, they came? You ordered it and
They
it's
came, you know what? Okay, if anybody's ever ordered from endlesspens.com, you or if you haven't, that you definitely should. Um they shipped really fast. I got my order very quickly. Um and it was a total impulse buy because well, first of all, it's an Opus 88. Oh, I just dropped it. Man, I am so bad. Oh, oh my
How did
god.
you even drop it? You were literally holding it in your hands.
April, I can't. Okay.
It
Okay.
just like literally dropped.
It's an Opus 88 pocket pen, so it's Opus 88s are actually quite chunky. And
They
this one
are.
is too, but I like the fact that it's smaller because it's still like got the chunk. And I got this one because it's called oh shoot, what's it called? Coffee Holic is one of them,
Mm,
and now of course I didn't write it down. Oh, Coffee Shop is this
coffee
one.
shop. Yeah.
Um, because it looks like a little, it's kind of matte, like a little tiny blackboard. So it has
Oh.
like names of different coffee drinks like Americano, cappuccino, blah blah blah. And then on the other side of the cap, it has like the quote unquote prices for the items.
Mm.
Like, $3, $3.50 like they do at coffee shops. And then there's little tiny coffee beans on there.
Oh wow, they're both sold out on the site already.
Yes, they
It's
sold out very fast because like they were teasing this pen and then another one that were like a little set, and the other one
mm,
was like a white cap and then it had somebody's illustration of coffee on there.
yeah, like a
I thought this one
takeout
was cuter.
cup, iced coffee sort of thing. I thought
Yeah,
that one is okay. The coffee shop one looks more
I
unique.
know, that's what I thought too. And so, they were teasing this on the Endless Pens Instagram, and I was like, oh, I would totally buy that, but I don't know. And then when they dropped these, they were like, hey, by the way, if you enter in a code, you can get, um, if you can choose to buy one of these pens and get a Robert Oster Cozy Comforts ink for
Oh,
free.
what a cool
And I was like,
combo.
okay. Free ink, sign me up. And
So which color did you choose from the Cozy Comforts?
maybe I should have gotten the coffee one because it would have gone perfect in here, but I had to get Old Book Smell because just solely because of the name. And
That's
Bobby
funny.
was like, does it smell? No, maybe it should, but it doesn't. It's just the principle of the thing.
The principle, it's the context, it's the
Yeah.
idea.
So, it's got a screw cap. It's a very cute little guy, and
Of course, you already filled it.
of course I already filled it. I filled it with Opus 8, or sorry, not Opus 88. The Diamine Inkvent Calendar 2019 color called Gingerbread.
One of my favorites. I
And
think the brown is so good.
yeah. So here's a hot take actually, and I'm a little disappointed.
Mm?
I initially filled it with Pilot Iroshizuku Inaho, which is that brown
Mm.
color that's getting discontinued to make way for the new colors.
Mm-hmm.
I totally didn't like that color at all. And I think I would like that color in a thicker nib. I got a fine, but
Mm.
like I just couldn't get past it. It was too light and it had this weird tinge of green to it. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
it's kind of like a hay like color,
yeah,
like wheaty, if you will.
yeah, and it is. And I
So
was
it
just
doesn't
like,
feel very
ah.
coffee to you, right?
Yeah,
Like it just
I couldn't deal. I had to dump it out and put in a new color.
love
But
that.
yeah, I might be rehoming Inaho because I used literally like 2 milliliters. And
There's a reason it's going out.
I know there is. Yeah.
I can't wait to get the new one. Come
I
on, get it.
know.
Come
Oh
to
my
the
God, we're getting the
US.
metablation. They're like, and are coming soon. I'm like, please. I need it.
I'll probably pick it up in Taiwan if I
Yes.
see it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course. For
I'm
sure.
I'm just buying so much stationery from this trip. Oh
Oh,
my goodness. I
I
cannot
bet you
even.
have been like planning on that though.
My mom's like, "Hey, did you already pay for your corner hotel? I was gonna help you out with that." I'm like, "Oh no, no, it's okay. Hold that cash. You know, turn it into something else, and then when I go shopping at all these stationery stores, I'll use that. I'll use that credit there."
Mom, you know what I'll need help with though is
Exactly.
stationery.
The hotel, that's nothing. I need help with the stationery purchases.
Yes.
Oh
And then
my
you can pull the
goodness.
whole it's my birthday, Mom.
I know my birthday, but it's also Mother's Day, like so. I'm
Oh
just like
shoot.
I it counters, so I can't
No, that's in
really.
May. That's
Well, I'm
you know.
staying till May, so it's kind
Oh,
of like
wait, when do
yeah,
you come back?
mid-May. So
Uh,
it's a
oh
long
yeah, I think
time.
you told me that and I keep forgetting because I just oh, that's so long.
I know it's a lot. It's gonna be a long but fun trip. And like speaking of moving on to the something I want, this is definitely something I have already like
Mm.
purchased
Yeah,
and
what's this about?
sent to my Taiwanese address so that I like
Nice.
not only save on
Mm.
taxes, I
Oh,
like save on like shipping. It's gonna be so good.
oh.
Basically, Hello Studio, one of my favorite Taiwanese creators, dropped
Mm.
some new items, and they're travel themed washi tapes and sticker designs. And
Mm.
so you might know Hello Studio from, how like she does these little dancing foxes, like little crayon
Yes.
drawings and all that stuff. And I think the creator herself is like super well traveled too. Like she kind of like studied abroad. So she had been in Europe and like gone to all these places. And so she kind of had compiled those kind of like memories into these collagey like um, country travel themed washi tapes featuring, of course, Tokyo,
Mm-hmm.
Australia, Paris, and London. And so I
Why is
obviously,
Australia the only country but the other ones are cities?
I know, right? Interesting
but
thought.
but
um,
that's yeah, it could have been Melbourne or something. I'm so sorry for that accent.
so
Candy is gonna be
Tokyo,
like Jesus.
Tokyo City Adventures, Australia Suburban Vibes. I was like, what does that even mean? Paris Holiday Mode, London Walking Tour, and so those are the names. And then she also designed like memo pads and stuff. But I'm not as interested in those. I of course snagged Tokyo. It's got
Mm,
like if it's got
super
like
cute.
photos of these like patisserie on it, which is like
Yes, I love
yes.
that.
Oh, and
So
by the way, these are
good.
not just photos. She actually did her little doodle on top of it, so it looks like very like
It's
fun and
cute.
Polaroid like. Um,
Super
I
cute.
did not get Australia because I have zero attachment to it, but I
Yeah, that's
did also get Paris because like on one part of the washi tape, it was just these rows of cannelle. Cannelle
ooh.
is like that little dessert that's like a little cup shape like caramelized
Yes.
custard. So
Yes.
I got it purely for the cannolis.
Oh, totally. That makes sense.
So I went to Paris and I was like, oh, hindsight, I should have gotten London because my sister's traveling in London now, so she could have
Oh,
used it, but
womp womp.
womp womp, I did not. She doesn't use that much
Hey, she
stationery
missed out
anyway.
on stuff for you in Taiwan plenty of times.
So I was really happy about
Oh,
when these drop, people in the chat in Discord is like, oh, let's do a group order, share on shipping, and I'm like, nope, sending it straight to my
you're like,
address. I'm
girl, I'm going.
I'm picking it up in person. Just kidding, but I'm
No,
super
that's
super psyched for these. They're
oh,
gonna
that
look
is
so
so cute.
nice. Oh, they called she
Also,
called she called this the departure series, I think.
yes, they're very good. I
Yeah.
also wanted to point out, if Candy, if you're listening, I know you're from Kiwi land, not Australia, but it's the whole principle of the thing.
Down under the whole the whole area there. Yes.
Oh man,
I'm
so
so
good.
excited. Okay, and then something you want.
Oh,
Well,
they're so
you
cute.
better put together a card on cute things from Japan if you want
See,
those.
I really don't need to do that, April, actually. But
Hey, I don't need to love stationery, okay? We don't
oh
need
man.
to own so many pens, buy so many pen
Well,
cases.
especially since I just went to collage today, that did not help my wallet at all. And I will get to the checkout and I'm like, wait, how did I spend that much? And then for a split second, I'm like, do I put something back? Nope. I will not do that. So anyway, ooh, sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. Okay. So okay, cute things from Japan, the worst site ever. Basically, I just got this caught my eye. This really adorable spring limited flake stickers, and of course, we all know how much I love hate flake stickers or sticker flakes.
I know exactly. It's those things where it's like we swear we're not gonna get more. Yet
But
it's
it's
in our
like
cart.
so it's like a really cute light orange kitty with little brown stripes. Um, and it's called Cat Loves Matcha, and like one of them has the kitty that is putting her little paws on top of a matcha mug, and there's another one where she's lying down on this three-color dongo, and where another one where she's on sakura mochi, and it's so cute. And then like related to that, I still always get tempted by notebook therapy, which is not, I feel like, is probably not a great place to buy from anyway, that we've kind of talked about. Like the fact that they also sell ripoffs of Del D cases, ripoffs of
Hmm.
mild liners, ripoffs of all sorts of things.
Yes.
Regardless of that, they have a really cute matcha cover. It's like it's like a little matcha latte with the how when baristas do their latte art and it's like the little hearts and the
Hmm.
little oh, and it's a perfect like matcha green. It's not too um like it looks like real matcha. I don't know, it's adorable. And I don't need it at all. I'm just saying.
You
It would
don't.
pair.
You said so yourself earlier this year when we recorded No More Notebooks, you know.
Stop pointing that out.
You don't, especially not like these kind of like these types
No.
of notebooks.
And I'm not going to do it. It's just really cute and I wanted to
You,
talk about it.
I feel like it's kind of like window shopping. You just like to look at it.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. We are totally allowed to look at things that inspires
But
us.
But the kitty loves matcha. So
Oh, that one I totally
cute.
wholeheartedly think you should get.
Did you not get that?
I got two.
Oh, what?
I love this one so much. Of course, I got two. The kitty, the
Oh, they're
matcha, the
so
Swiss roll,
adorable.
the
Oh,
three-color dango. Of course, I got two.
oh
In
no.
this same haul, I also got the Inushiba with the pink cherry blossom,
So
where it's like viewing
cute.
cherry blossom. And hey, I
Oh,
actually am down to the last three. I have been using it intensively
that's
in my
good.
spreads for the past 3 weeks just because of all the cherry blossoms I'm like doing. I'm all the cherry blossoms I'm viewing, not doing. All the
Yeah.
hanami I'm doing. Um, and then I also got these rabbits and strawberries.
Oh
It's so
no, those are so
cute.
cute too.
It's so
Oh,
adorable. So this one I haven't broken into yet, but like they're just so adorable. It's
can
just so dirty.
Furukawa just stop it already? Like,
Just stop.
please?
Can you start making ugly things so I won't spend money, please? Who cares about your market, you know?
You know what? Even if they made like one of those hairless cats, I bet it would be the most cute thing
I
ever.
bet it would
Like,
be so cute. I mean, they're cute to begin with, but if they make hairless cat stationery, that's gonna be really nice for the owners who have
oh,
hairless
so
cats. They do have that like little perky nature, you
I
know, like
know they can't. Cats can't be ugly no matter how hard they try.
no matter what. Especially those cats with like the Nazi beard, you know, those they just
Yeah.
look so not Nazi beard, the Hitler beard, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the white ones with the black speck. I
We're
love
not
looking at
condoning
those
Hitler.
cats.
We're just condoning cats with weirdly placed mustache hair.
I know. Those are super cute to look at. I mean, if they make stationery with that kind of cat, I would buy
Yeah.
it too, without a
Yeah.
doubt.
Oh,
Oh, so
so
cute.
cute.
So yeah, that's the something we want section, and then we always wrap it up with something a little extra. And so I came by this new release of Yuruliku, which is that brand that I was gonna talk about, that makes these like super minimalistic, simple looking
That
canvas
looks
style
very similar to the first thing you talked about, but
pen
it's
case.
not.
Exactly. And so these come way before, and these
Hmm.
um Yuruliku pen cases, they look like the butterfly. They kind of like the nickname
Mm-hmm.
the butterfly pouch. In Taiwan, we call it the other thing. Instead of a butterfly, we call it shaoping, which is like a type of Taiwanese pastry where you like split
Mm.
the dough in half and you can like put stuff between it like a sandwich. So we call it the
Yes.
that kind of like baked dough baked dough
Yeah.
pouches. So this one looks like that, and it is like in like very clean looking, kind of like waxed canvas, kind of like durable uh kind of canvas material. And these are new and A4 size, so they're like
Hmm.
huge. And you can, the cool thing about it is all the compartments. You can like put your
Ooh.
laptop, and then there's all these pockets where you can put in like an A5 size notebook, and then a little zipper pouch on the other side where you can put the pens, a little like kind of like what do you call these band holders where you can like slide your phone in. I just love a pouch with pockets,
Mm-hmm.
especially like a variety of pockets. And I
Yeah.
think the whole, this is like Hobonichi drawer pouch has something like this. There's so many brands
But
that
they
do
don't have an
pouches like this.
A4.
Yeah, but A4 seems to be like a new kind of like, I guess, space for people who wants to take your stuff around work or anywhere
Yeah.
and really hold everything. And so I kind of like it.
Yeah, I do too. It's really cool.
Like it's so nice for like a cafe trip, if you want to bring your laptop and then you just kind of like open it up and it's got everything. And it's called flat, FLAT, like capitalized flat tool cases. So I imagine even if you stuff a lot of stuff, it will still look very like nice and flat. And so I kind of want one. who's
Yeah.
who's gonna carry it? I don't think there's too many retailers here for it yet, but maybe in
Yeah.
Taiwan I'll find it.
Yeah,
Again,
you're
the whole Taiwan stationery dream is to find everything I want back there.
you are gonna go nuts, and I think you deserve it.
Really though?
Of course. You haven't been to your home in
Do I
so
deserve?
long.
Am I justified to like just buy everything I want? Maybe.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, and finally, what is this you are talking about? Oh, Pie International.
Yeah, I was thinking she didn't hear me when I said that, did she? so so Pi International is that actually I'm pretty sure I have one right here that I can show the people viewing this.
I have it too, and it's totally enabled by you.
Yay!
You
I'm
showed
good
me the
at
food one.
enabling. Yep, so I also have the food one. It's an A5 size, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Paper book that basically is just a bunch of like letter sheets
Mm-hmm.
that have um all different patterns of in the case of this one it's food. um or oyatsu and gohan is what it's called. Um and it's just like avocados and jelly or jello,
The cool
ice
thing is
ice
it's a
cream,
100 piece with 50 patterns, like two of each.
and like a
50,
chocolate fountain.
I know, 50 unique patterns, illustrations, drawings in these books.
Yes.
They're great for like scrapbooking. They're great for like, I don't know, envelope or like origami.
Yeah, all
Um,
of the things. So there's a new one, and it's called Kudamono, which is fruits. Um,
mm.
and apparently, oh, just kidding, I was reading it on a different thing. Um, I think the deal with these is that they're like retro drawings, or are they photographs or are they drawings? They're really good drawings if they are. I think there's a mixture, right, of
Yeah,
photograph
it's
or
usually a mixture, yes.
yeah. Um, and it's specifically fruit, but it's very like some of them have kind of minimalistic design. Like one of them is just like two lines across a page horizontally, like one on the top, one on the bottom, and then in the middle is just a single cherry. And then there's like one with a pear that has like a whole pear, and then the next one is like a cross section pear.
Nice.
I don't know. It's
You're
just another thing for us to do
you're tempted.
with our money, like we do.
I know I have 2 of these books and I haven't like made much of a dent into them.
It's so hard to do. I also have 2.
The food one is, in my opinion, the best still. The
It
illustrations are
definitely is.
just so whimsical in there. I
Yes.
remember there's one where it's like a giant bowl with shaved ice, and then there's this like
Yes.
penguin or polar bear on top of it.
Yes.
Anyway, I
Flipping
love it
through
so
it makes me
much.
want to write letters on it. And the paper's really good quality too. And it's like the cool thing about it is that each piece, it has the quote unquote decorative side, and then the other side that they intend for you to write on.
Mm.
And sometimes it's just traditional lines, and sometimes it's like a little, I don't know, kind of like memo, like those little memo pads that have
Mm-hmm.
like a little, circle or something with a drawing around it, and then they intend for you to write in a tiny space. I don't know. It's fun, okay?
I love it. We love stationery for the little fun, unique things that we can add to our pages.
Yes.
So yeah, if you really like fruits, this is the one. Maybe cute things from Japan will have it, and then you can then put
Yeah.
together the card then.
Yeah, it's currently on Amazon Japan, but it said it was like 4,000 yen, which kind of
Mm,
seems like way too much. I don't
maybe it's the
know.
shipping. Who knows?
Maybe, yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. But hopefully someone else will have it, and then you can put that order together with the cat loves matcha.
And that's the end of this episode. And again, I want to remind people, well, not remind, just like a friendly PSA. We will be going on a hiatus while I'm gone. Because
Yes.
I will be in Taiwan for the entire of April and then almost a little bit of May. And so, just because of the time zone difference and all that stuff, so we're gonna maybe stop with some episode recording, and also just I could like spend more time with my
Well,
friends
yeah.
and family back home.
April isn't. I feel like I said this last time, but I'm like, can you imagine not seeing your mom and dad for like ever? For like 3
So
years.
so don't be alarmed if we haven't posted anything. I think in fact, Kelly, I was thinking we can still post like fun things that we would like recommend for that week or something like that, but you just won't get an episode. And
Yeah.
I know how much people really enjoy listening to, our happy hours during walks or anything. So maybe go back and listen to the old ones or catch up on the guest interviews maybe. So sorry for the little hiatus, but I think it's a well-needed break for both of us, and we'll
Mhm.
be back near the end of May with some new
And
content.
a good segue to that is we still will be releasing our Patreon content.
Yeah, that one will not stop.
Yeah.
So if you
So if
are
you're like, oh
missing
snap, what's
us,
happening? It's still happening.
it's still happening. If you miss us, you can DM us. You can go check us out on Patreon or join our Discord. So just shoot us a message and we can invite you. And
Totally.
as always, you can find us on the Stationery Cafe on Instagram. We have a Patreon, like we just said. And we look forward to seeing you guys in a month or so.
Awesome.
Bye, Kelly.
Bye, April.